Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. I am Masterath, and I welcome you to this. Microprose presents, alongside Renegade, and the Bitmap Brothers. Welcome folks to the Chaos Engine, made in 1993 by those guys, on a lot of different consoles. I'll get to the one I'm playing in a minute. Sometime in the last century, an experimenter with time, space, and early computers made a bizarre machine. Although primitive, the machine became incredibly powerful and turned against its creator. Its power to corrupt time and matter was out of control. A cloud of chaos descended over the land. Humans and animals were turned into ravenous beasts. The results were soon discovered. Massive bleeding T-Rex just dead somewhere. Enter 6 hard-nailed mercenaries for hire. And those are our characters indeed. The mercenary. A good all-rounder. He is quite mad and enjoys nothing more than experimenting with a collection of unsavory weapons. The brigand. Another well-rounded talent and a cutthroat bandit to boot. Lovely. We have the gentleman. A lean and clever character. He's a dapper chap without a doubt. What he lacks in muscle, he makes up with wit. Sounds like me, really, that does. Apart from the pipe. The navvy. The strongest of the 6 characters. A good fighter with heavy weapons, although he has a few specials that are very destructive. The thug. When it comes to characteristics, he could pass off for the Navi's brother. The thug is a mammoth of a man. A little stupid, but very powerful. Last but not least, the the scientist. The smartest of the 6 characters. After years of painstaking research, he is the master of many ingenious devices. And with that, folks, we're at the options menu. So welcome to the Chaos Engine. Or if you're in North America, welcome to Soldiers of Fortune, because that's what this game is called there. Anyway, so the Chaos Engine is essentially a 2-player shoot-'em-up. You have to play 2-player in this game. You can't play it with that. Also, the game loves to put you on hard mode when you start. Like, no, we'll go medium, thank you. But yes, you can either play 2 players, or you can play 1 player and a CPU, which is what I'm going to be doing here. Okay, so we have 6,000 gold to get 2 units. Here we've got all these ones to choose from. Luckily, and all of them have got their own specific stats. Excuse me, guys. So, the first character is going to be the one that I'm going to be playing as. And I'm going to be playing as... Let's have a think about this. I think I'm going to go for the brigand. And now player 2, this is our computer-controlled character. I'm going to get the cheapest option, which is the scientist for 2,500, leaving us 750 gold. World 1, the forest. Level 1, the beginning. And with that, we are in the game. Okay, so, this is how the game is played. It's pretty much like an open... It's like an overhead sort of view of shooting these mutated humans. It's a bit disgusting, really, isn't it? But oh well. We'll just shoot these fools. Okay, so why did I go for the characters that I went for? Well, the brigand is a pretty decent all-rounded character altogether. And also, like for example, in this game, you can upgrade their weapons and stuff to make them more powerful. And the brigand's upgrade is probably my favourite out of all of them, so that's why I've kind of chosen the brigand as my character. Why have I chosen, then, the weakest character as my CPU character? Yep, I'm not controlling it. No one's controlling the scientist. That is being controlled by the computer. The scientist's special power, that's the box on the right there, is probably one of the best power-ups in the game for survivability. As is other power-ups that the scientist can also get. So that's why I've chosen the scientist, and you can swap between your powers. I mean, mine at the moment, I believe does... It's essentially, it's a massive bomb that does like a spread of bullets. in a circle, which can obviously deal damage to opponents. It's okay, I guess, and the Brigand does get better ones, like I believe the Molotov cocktail. Ah, lovely. I'll just take all this stuff. So, that weird black thing we saw when we opened that, that was special power potions. As you can see, the bar for the special power potions is starting to build up. The weird sort of yellow thing with the black circle in it, that was a weapon power-up. As you can see, one of my bullets is now a bit more, well, it's got a bit of gold on it, at least. Anyway, first level complete. Very quickly. There's all of our stats there, including nodes, keys, defeating enemies, and gold. So, yeah, we didn't do too badly there, let's say. Excuse me, guys. Just woken up. Anyway. Next up, Mud Rivers. Okay, so how this game works is obviously you have to just defeat all the enemies. And you have to shoot nodes. So, as you can see, we have 4 nodes we have to shoot. And once we shoot all the nodes, like that one there in the top left, that is a node. We have to shoot it. There are 4 in every level. The exit will open, allowing us to, obviously, to enter the exit and complete the level. The monsters will change after every 2 levels, so don't get used to these enemies. They will start changing very, very shortly. Also, every 2 levels, we'll be able to use our money that we're picking up at the moment, either just randomly on the floor or by beating enemies, like these frogs. There you go, very nice. To buy ourselves some upgrades, including things we need like health. Also, the scientist is nearly dead already. At the moment, I mean, I guess I could probably do the weapon power up, but for the moment, I'm fine. I can do a bit of a heal from the scientist. At the moment, we're doing okay. There's also food on the floor. Food will obviously give you some health back. Probably should have had the scientist take that because he is nearly dead. 1 more hit and the scientist is dead. So we've got, So we've got 3 lives each at the moment, and once those go down to, you do have a 0 life in this game. So they were at least kind enough to give you that, even though the game logs you on hard at the start. I've done this on easy before, but I've never done this on medium before, so it's a bit of a step up, I guess you could say. So yes, but once that 0 life is gone, you're dead. Permadeath. Oh god. Okay, I'm in a bit of trouble here. We're both in a bit of trouble here. Ugh. 1 hit and I'm dead as well. That's not the best. I'm not a big fan of the frogs in this area. They're not the nicest things. People are shooting things quite quickly. Scientists! Jeez, you were lucky there. Ah, frog! Okay. There you go, that's what mine does. That's my special power. You can pick up sort of random special powers as you're going around. Which is interesting. Also, you may be wondering, what about the things we're picking up, the keys? Well, there are 2 types of keys in this game. There are silver keys, which unlock doors and stuff and areas to progress through the levels. Then there are gold keys. Gold keys are incredibly beneficial because they always, essentially always gives you a benefit. Usually it's a secret area with extra items, so there you go. Okay, let's just shoot this. Give us a lovely weapon power-up. And I'll take this food. Gets me off the health at least, that's alright. Gets me off of nearly dead health. Always good. Yep, and here come more opponents coming out of the walls. Yes, the Chaos Engine does like to do this a lot. Oh, it likes to do this a lot. So pretty much, you've got to be wary of everything, because everything could be a trap. There are some secrets in the game that if you fail to do them correctly, they will actually set off a trap. So be wary of that as well. Alright. Actually, not all gold keys are beneficial, because sometimes you'll have the choice of like 2 gold keys, and you've got to pick the right one. Alright, exit open. And that is the 2nd level of World 1 completed. Very nice. Still not dead yet, and now we're at a buying point, so all is good. Okay, so the Brigand's got 951 gold. I'm going to buy some health, because I need some health. Yep. So we got essentially a lot of things to go through here. But I'm just gonna buy a lot of this stuff. And yep, I'll. Nah, health's more important here, and we can't get that. Excuse me, guys. Cough's never good in the morning. All right, the scientist has got 949. Let's get you some health, some skill, some wisdom, some more health. Let's get your weapon power up and some more health. Okay, brilliant. So, next up, rings. Rings has a pretty decent amount of money in it. So, we're going to certainly try out on this one. So, in the menus, there are essentially some stats you can sort of increase. Obviously, there's health. If you've lost health, you can buy health there. Skill. Skill increases your maximum, essentially your maximum of a lot of things when you hit a certain limit. For example, your speed or your max health. So, speed can increase your max health and your max speed, pretty much all your maximum items, so all good there. Then there's, obviously, speed, which is how fast your character moves. Again, pretty useful, especially for evading attacks. That you're certainly going to need, because this game... well, I say that, and then I take a hit there. Lovely. Yeah. This game, later on, is going to be less about getting money and more about survival. Nice special power potion there. And last but not least, there is wisdom. Wisdom is only useful for... Yeah, that was I believe, the Navi's power, I think, and it just, essentially, strobes the screen and blows up everything. If it wasn't for possible strobing warnings, I would pick the Navi, because the Navi's probably one of the better characters, but I didn't want to. Okay, so anyway, wisdom, the last thing you need. Human characters, like, for example, the Brigand here, or player control characters, do not need wisdom. Wisdom is specifically for the second character in one-player mode. This will increase, pretty much it'll increase their AI's smartness. So there you go. Good to know. Anyway, we're getting a lot of special power potions. We're nearly up to full right now, which is very good. I'll certainly be able to swap them over at some point. Okay, we've got bugs now. Okay, but yeah, so that's the buying points. So, obviously, we're collecting all this gold during the levels. That's exactly what we're going to be needing. Okay, so we've got something beneficial there. Lots of food. Lovely. Scientist back on full health. God. Trying to avoid that there. Trying to avoid him. Okay, so something that I want to mention. The auto-fire in this game is bad, let's be honest. Like, pretty much, you're much better just tapping the fire button. By the way, the controls to this game could have easily been made on the Sega Master System instead. Obviously, I'm playing on the Sega Genesis. This game was also released on the Amiga timeline as well, so, yeah, the Amiga version is better, but, God, trying to get that to run is a nightmare and a half. I'm barely able to get Waxworks to run. So, imagine trying to get Chaos Engine to run. Yeah. So, the controls, obviously the directional buttons to move, it's the A button to shoot, and then it's the B button to use your special power potions, and start button to pause. And in the menu, in the pause menu, okay, let's have a quick look here. So, in the pause menu, you can use your... you can use the B button to cycle through your special power and your partner's special power. So, I could get the heal. The AI does not use special powers, which is a bit of a shame. But I can use them, so we may be seeing this thing dead pretty quickly. Alright, I think it is that one. There you go. And that opens up here. You can tell it was that one specifically because it was the only pillar which had a face. So there you go. Just small little things here for secret areas, and that one gave us a full heal, which essentially looked like the scientist box. And it full healed a character. Scientist got it instead of me, but no well. Alright, so yeah, very interesting thing is that in the Amiga, the scientist was actually known as the Preacher. Yes, it was supposed to be some, essentially, sort of like a holy figure, you could say. Hence why, in the sort of preview of all the characters, he had his sort of hands, sort of in like a praying position. They did remove his surgical collar, though, which was in the Amiga version. Damn it. Just taking a hit. It's fine. It's fine. We've got more than enough special power potions if we need them. But yeah, so the scientist used to be known as the preacher. So there you go. A little bit of trivia, just in case you didn't know, which, more than likely, if you played this game, it's probably one of the most common things to know. Alright. I think at this point, I'm going to cycle through my special power. I would like to get this one, please. And I would like to use it, because there's a special power potion there, which I will certainly like. So we'll just switch them over, and there you go. Very nice. Okay. I've never been able to get that one. To get that key. Oh, there's also some food down there. It'd be quite nice. Oh, God. It's not a good idea. Yeah, I want that. Ah! No. Avoid, run. Right, I should probably get down here and kill these guys first, because they're just going to be annoying. Get out of here, sods. Alright. Did I take a hit there? I think I might have done. Oh, God, more of these. So, yeah, since we're on rings, the third level, the enemies have changed, as you can see. We got bugs, we got, like, weird lizard people, and stuff like that. Yeah, just not fun. Not nice. Not nice at all. Alright, more of these bleeding lizard people. Yeah, when the holes in the wall stay open, you know that there's more about to come out. But I believe there's a sprite limitation in this game, so... yeah. Alright, there's some more. Nice job, scientist. Gonna get some food and open this node. We've got one more to go. One more node to take care of. No, I took a hit there. Great. I don't mind me taking the hit. Honestly. Oh, that's how you... of course it is. I thought that was part of a different area. Never mind. Ah, scientist. You were... oh, you actually didn't take any damage there. Lucky bastard. The hell! I also find it hilarious that that obviously they had to change the name of the preacher, because essentially you couldn't trust the preacher, to the scientist. Like, the complete opposite of a preacher is a scientist, let's be honest. With beliefs and stuff, yeah. So, but, scientist is a really good character. I wouldn't want to play as the scientist, because the scientist is incredibly weak. It's got a pretty bad, low damaging gun, and its health is not very good either. Anyway, we were luckily able to get a key that allowed us to open exit B, which is very good. So I think if you dawdle around for too long, a wall turns up between you and the key, which will prevent you, obviously, from getting the key. So, opening up Area B will give us some bonuses at the start of the next level, which is all nice, which is Rockies. Oh, good. Good old Rockies. Alright, guys. Well, I think this is a good time as any to go for a break here. Because this level could take a while, and I don't want these videos to go too long, over 20 minutes, and this certainly would. So I'm going to go for a break here, folks, but in the next episode, let's play the Chaos Engine. We're going to be finishing off World 1 with the Rockies. No, not the Rockies, just Rockies. Just rocks. Nothing but rocks. Anyway, I'll see you then.